President Trump says Europe is in bad shape and immigration policies, among other things, will help destroy them. Listen.
UK has to, if they don't go back to oil, I think a lot of bad things are happening to Europe. You know that their immigration policies are so bad. It's so bad. They're destroying our beautiful Europe. I love Europe. They're destroying Europe, and they better do something. I'll give them just some free advice. I'm focused here, but I give them free advice. They better be careful because immigration and energy are going to destroy Europe.
Former UK Prime Minister Liz Truss is here with me now. Great to see you here in New York. I'm glad you're here. All right, what do you think about what Trump says? Energy and immigration could destroy Europe. What do you think?
Well, he's absolutely right. I mean, if you look at the last 30 years in Britain, our economy's stagnated, our energy prices are now some of the highest in the Western world, 4 times that of America. And we're seeing steel factories closed down, car factories closed down. AI can't take off in Britain because energy is so expensive, yet we're sitting on all this natural gas and we're not fracking. He's also right about mass migration. We have a huge problem. But thanks to the Human Rights Act and the human rights lawyers, and of course, Keir Starmer, our Prime Minister, is a human rights lawyer, none of these people can be deported. So we've got problems with young girls being sexually assaulted. We've got problems with housing being so expensive because migrants are there in migrant hotels. It's a terrible situation, and it's replicated in France, in Germany. The whole continent is suffering from economic stagnation, high energy prices and mass migration. And we've got an elite who don't want to do anything about it.
And if you say anything about it on the internet,
you get arrested.
You get arrested. What is, I mean, I know
jailed.
You don't have a First Amendment, but aren't Brits furious about the fact that they can't speak their mind?
Well, and even before the First Amendment was passed in America, in 1695, we invented the free press. And now people are being jailed. So on my new show, The Liz Truss Show, which is available on YouTube, I interview Lucy Connolly, who was jailed for 31 months for posting on X. Never been in trouble with the law before. And I think people in this country can't believe it.
No,
they can't believe that you would be jailed for such a crime. But
this is Soviet Union stuff that's going on there.
It is. And what is going on is the establishment in Britain, who have failed, want to cover up what is happening. So instead of dealing with problems like illegal migration, jihadism, Islamism, instead they don't want anyone to talk about it. And they think that will make the problem go away. But people in Britain are furious. And Keir Starmer is now the most unpopular Prime Minister in British history. He's on 15% in the polls, and people across Britain are absolutely livid.
Well, we had a phrase here, don't take this personally. It was a general phrase, it's the economy stupid. There's something that James Carville said about the most important thing. And the general economy in the UK is not doing well. You have an uptick in inflation, you have an uptick in unemployment, and at the same time, the economy is slowing down. It's stagflation. And you had the perfect, I think, solution to the problem of lowering tax rates, lowering regulations. They weren't
getting
ready.
on with fracking. Getting on with fracking to lower gas prices.
You were one of the shortest-term prime ministers in history because they weren't ready for it. Are they ready for it now?
And at the time, what happened was the Bank of England, the central bank, actively sabotaged my policies. They announced the sale of government gilts the day before our budget. They failed to regulate the pensions market. They blamed me for the crisis they'd created. But we have a very powerful economic establishment in Britain who are Keynesians. They believe in government spending. We've now got the highest taxes for 70 years. They believe in net zero, which, as President Trump is saying, is killing our economy. And they believe in more and more spending and regulation, and our debt is going up. So all of the policies I proposed were cancelled. They've done the opposite. We've got the counterfactual. What's happened? More spending, more debt, higher taxes, and people are leaving Britain. Millionaires are leaving Britain at a faster rate than any other country in the world.
So are you going to make another run?
Well, I can't rule anything in or out, but the reason that I want to develop the Liz Truss Show and the independent media in Britain is that we've got a media that isn't telling the truth. You know, the BBC lied about President Trump.
Absolutely.
They're being sued by President Trump at the moment. So we need an independent media. We would love to have Fox News in Britain, but we also need the kind of Megyn Kellys, the Joe Rogans. We need people who are actually going to tell the truth about what's happening in our country and stop covering it up. That is a vital part, I think, of a Trump revolution, which is ultimately what Britain
You've
needs.
also got a new project. It's called Leconfield. What is that?
It's called Leconfield. It's in the former MI5 headquarters in London. It's going to be a new club, a new business club, where people can use office space, boardrooms, but it's going to bring together political leaders, entrepreneurs, business leaders in a safe and secure place. Because at present, and I know I've been Prime Minister, I've been Trade Secretary, if you want to do deals, people are often sitting in hotel lobbies or they can't find somewhere to have a secure conversation. So what we want to do is bring together leaders in business, leaders in politics, and actually start making Britain great again.
You're a little like Trump. You have a business interest and a political interest at the same
Well,
time.
I was in the oil industry, I was in the telecoms industry, I went into politics. And what I know about Britain is there's huge potential. You know, we have critical minerals, we have oil and gas, we have a great workforce, but it's being suppressed by these terrible economic policies. So what we want is a Trump revolution.
We got to run, but it seems like you are blessed with the same thing. We are human capital, which is the most important capital of all, and it's not being utilized right now by policies.
People need to be incentivized. If you're taxed to the hill, why would you set up a company? Why would you work the extra hour if you know the government's going to take all your money?
Great stuff, Liz. Thank you so much
Great
for
to
being
be
here.
on.
Liz
Thank
Truss,
you.